gonna do a, oh, scratching my armpit. I'm gonna do a bronzy summery kind of look today. It was requested on my last video, and I've been meaning to do one anyway, so I'm gonna do it today. This is my take on a bronzy summery kind of look, so it's gonna be less defined, less dramatic, just a little bit softer, and I just think it's more important with these looks to be able to see more skin, and I don't mean this, I mean this. So yeah, I've already done my brows just to save time and moisturize my skin. I have used the Makeup Revolution Focus Fix. It's just a powder, but I mixed the powder with a little bit of the clear gel that they give you, just so it becomes more like a paste, and I just kept my brows as natural as I can keep them. I don't think like really strong brows go with this look personally, but it's entirely up to you. Moisturizer, I've used my trusted Hydraquench from Clarins. Obviously the key to this look is going to be skin, and the skin looking healthy more than anything else, and being like the main focus really. And then I used this product, which is by Boots' own range, and it's the Botanics Radiance Balm All Bright, and it's just a revitalizing balm, and it has like, not shimmer, but it has like a kind of radiance yellow sheen to it. So it just helps the skin look a little bit more glowy, so I've used that. But if you don't have that, you can use something like MAC's strobe cream or strobe liquid, or even a liquid highlighter mixed in with your moisturizer will work well. So I'm gonna do things a little bit opposite this time, because normally I like to do my eyes first, but because I'm not gonna go heavy on the eyes at all, I'm gonna use my foundation first, and I am gonna use my trusted MAC Face and Body. And the reason I'm using this is because it's, I think it's water resistant. It's just very sheer, it's perfect for summer, it's very lightweight, and you can build it up as well, so I'm going to use that. The shade I'm using here is C5, but I also use C6 and C3 I think as well. It honestly depends on my skin tone, so I'm just going to take a good amount of that. I'm going to use my fingers to apply because I want a very natural skin-like finish, so I'm not going to use my beauty blender. And with this product, if you like work it in, hopefully you can see, if I rub it in, it gets like a little bit thicker and it kind of builds itself up. The texture changes is like what I mean. It is one of those foundations that you will need a concealer if you have problem areas and that kind of stuff. It's also a good one you can use on your skin, so I'm just going to put a little bit here so it doesn't look like my face has been on holiday, but my neck and the rest of me got left behind. And makeup artists tend to use this foundation a lot as well on shoots and stuff because it photographs really well. Okay, for concealer I'm just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I use the shade Medium 20. Medium 20 is it? I think the number's rubbed off. It's 20 or 2. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my hand and then just apply that where I want it. And then my skin is looking super glossy, which is fine, but there's certain areas like where I've just put the concealer where I'm going to want to set it. So I'm going to use the banana powder from Anastasia, and I'm just using that, and I'm just going to literally set that area. And if you have oily skin, then obviously feel free to set your T-zone and any areas that get a little bit shiny for you. So I'm going to move on to eyes. Eyes are going to be super easy, and there's a couple of products you can use. You just want a gold shimmer, that's what you want. But before that, I always have a habit of wanting to define my socket with like a dark brown matte shade, and I'm just going to use, you could use like your matte bronzer, or if you have a dark brown shadow, I'm just going to use a mixture of these matte browns from this palette. And I'm just taking a big fluffy brush. I'm just going to apply that in like windshield wiper motions. I don't so much want like a defined crease, I just want a little bit of colour there, so when we put in our gold eyeshadow, it doesn't look too bare on the eyelid. There's a fly. So that's that. Simple, that's it. Literally it's going to be minimal eyeshadow work. And then you just want a gold shimmer. You can use even like gold shimmers from your highlight. Like I have some gold powdery highlights from MAC for like the cheeks. But my favorite go-to gold is this Dazzle Dust by Barry M. And I think this is in the shade 2. But Inglot do them, MAC do them. It's just like a true gold, let me see, a true gold eyeshadow basically. I'm sorry if you can hear a fly buzzing around because it was not invited to this party. So I'm going to take some of that gold eyeshadow and I'm literally just going to press it on to my lid. And then I take like the tip of the brush. So instead of laying it flat, I lay it like that. And I'm just going to blend the edges out. And do the same. And then that's that. If I want more gold, I'll put some on later. And now I'm going to take a yellowy gold. So that was more like a warm gold, but I want like a yellow gold. So I have one, I'm sure, in my Makeup Revolution Ultra Matte palette that I always go on about. So I'm going to take that, and it's just, this is what I mean by like a yellow gold. And I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to use that in the inner corners. Just to highlight. Go away. So like that. So that's that. And then because there's like a lot of shimmer, the highlight going on here, I'm just gonna leave the brow bone alone. I'm not gonna highlight that or anything. But you could take the gold higher up if you wanted, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then we're gonna take, I'm not gonna do black liquid liner. I think like a big thick black cat eye will just overpower everything else, and I want it to be about like the skin, and you want to look kind of like bronze and golden all over, and otherwise the eyes will just like overpower everything. But if you want to do that, then that's up to you. I do that sometimes, but just I'm going to take this Kajal pencil, and this is from Essentials, and it's in the colour Teddy. MAC do an exact dupe of this, or should I say these guys do a dupe of the MAC one, and it's called Teddy as well, and it's a dark brown eye pencil. It's quite soft, but it has like gold and brown shimmers running through it. So I'm going to use that to basically line all along my lash line really roughly. Let me move up so you guys can see. I'm going to use that to kind of just line my lash line like that. And then what I'm going to do is, my favorite thing to do is I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm going to take an eyeshadow from this palette, and this is the Mega Nudes one. I got this from TK Maxx, but I'm literally just going to take like a warm, it's broken, And I'm gonna take like a warm brown shade and I'm gonna use that to just blend out the liner. And I don't blend too much from like the middle to the corner because I don't want it to get too thick there. So it's mostly towards the end that I'm kind of blending it and just dragging it slightly up and out. So like that. And if you wanted to at this stage, you could definitely add black liner or, you know, whatever you want, just to make it your own really. So I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to do the same to the other eye. Okay, so I'm going to take my Sephora long-lasting kohl pencil, and this is in 461E. It's just a nude pencil. You could definitely go for black, but I think nude goes really well with this look. So that's in the waterline, and then I'm going to take the pencil brush that we used, and I'm going to take the same, do the same combo that I did at the top on the bottom. So I'm going to take that dark brown shadow and I'm going to just run it along my waterline. And then I'm going to take the gold that we used and I'm just going to pop that in under the waterline too. And then I'm going to use my mascara, so I'm just going to do, what mascara are we using? Today I'm using the Extended Play mascara from MAC. This one's a really good one as well for lengthening. So I'm going to apply that first. I literally forgot how much I love this mascara. I'm applying that to my bottom lashes too. And then you can go ahead and apply falsies if you want to, but like I said, I don't want the eyes to overpower too much, so I may leave them, or I'll see right at the end, or I may add individual lashes because I think they'll work a bit better. I'm just going to take my voluminous mascara from MAC as well, and I'm just going to bump up the volume with that. And okay, so rest of the face, let's do that. Because my skin has like that dewiness, I want to keep that dewiness, so I don't want to use too much powder on anywhere else on the face, so I'm going to go for cream blushes, and I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution All About Cream palette, and I'm going to take these kind of coral and peach shades and mix them together. I'm just going to use my fingers because it's best, and I'm just going to apply that to the cheeks. And when you're doing like a goldy bronze look, it's like pretty much a no-brainer. Like the corals and the peaches just work a lot better. But again, you don't want like the blush to be too strong. Even though it is cream, you want it to just look like really healthy, glossy, glowy skin. So I'm gonna leave that there. And then I'm gonna contour. I'm gonna more bronze than contour. I'm gonna use my trusted contour palette wherever she has disappeared to. Yep. I'm gonna use my Beverly Hills contour palette and just use this bronze shade. This is just the standard one that comes. Just to define a little bit, but I don't want it too harsh. Like, I don't want super chiseled face, I just want it to be more bronzy. So I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave it like that. And then I'm gonna use my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick. I forgot I had this. This is in bronze. It's perfect for this look. So I'm just gonna swirl and use this kind of like just on top of the blusher. And it just gives the most gorgeous highlight and colour as well. So it's not just like a highlight, it adds some colour to the face. And because it is powdered, will just help that blusher underneath set a little bit. Now, one of my favourite golden highlighters for the face is actually this one. And if you can get your hands on this, it's amazing. It's broken and in bits. This was from Prestige Cosmetics. I know you could get it in Boots in the UK. I don't know where else you can get it, but this stuff, like you guys will see, I'm literally gonna take the tiniest amount. And then just I'm gonna literally go crazy with this. This stuff is amazing. It's just everything like a highlighter should be, a bronzer should be. Obviously it's a shimmer bronzer, but when you want a shimmer bronzer, you really want a shimmer bronzer. And this one is by far my favourite, so I'm just going to use that just to warm up, and then I like to dust this one on my collarbone too. Okay, so now we're going to leave the face there, and then what I'm going to do is lips. Lips, it's going to have to be nude. I really want to use 2 new lip products that I got from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm just going to go grab them. Okay, the lipstick I want to use, I've not opened this yet, and this is in All Hepburn Honey, so it's true nude. I can't wait to use this. Ooh, looks so pretty. I think this is going to be perfect for this look. But first I'm going to line my lips ever so slightly. I'm going to use Max Spice. And with like this look, I don't want to line quite obvious. I just want to line mostly the Cupid's bow and then just blend that in. And the same with the bottom line. Like if you have trouble lining, you can't line anything else, just line these 2 areas. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my lipstick. This is my first time using this. Probably gonna do something a little glossy. I've not seen how this will work. That's nice. That is literally the nude colour I wanted. I don't even want to put a gloss on top, but I may do because it has to have a little shimmer to it. I feel like bronzy look is not complete without shimmer slapped all over your face. Even though we've got it everywhere else, I could leave it, but what do I have? I might actually, ooh, I have the perfect gloss. Sorry, I'm nudging you. This is from MUA. It's like £1. It's really cheap, but it has these like little gold flecks through it. So I'm literally going to apply that just to the centre of my lips. Like that. Do we want lashes, guys? I don't know. I might add some lashes. If I add lashes, you'll see it in the final look. Guys, I decided to go for wearing individual lashes. I just literally put some on the corner here. You might not be able to see, but they're like this tiny. Can you see that in my hand? But I thought I would just show you how I apply them, because otherwise it's not really a tutorial. I have a little bit of glue on there, and I'm just literally going to apply them to the very corners because they're quite long. You can use tweezers, but if you look down into a mirror like I'm looking down here, you'll be able to kind of pop them on like this. So I'm just going to pop them on right in the corner. I don't know if you can see this little long lash there. It's really hard to see, but they are there and you can build them up. So I've put just 2 on each corner. If you put 5, it's going to be a little bit more kind of longer, but I'll just put another one. I'm just using some like standard eyelash glue that comes with lashes. You just put tiniest bit of glue on the, let me do it this way, you might be able to see. I'm just going to pop that there. Hopefully you guys can see. So yeah, let's put some lashes on. I'm just going to go sort out my hair. Hi guys, so this is the final look. I obviously went for corner lashes, but still kept it quite natural, dare I say. But you can see with a look like this, you don't want to do too much with the eyes, and it was really simple what we did, and I'm loving this lipstick. This is, like I said, Hepburn Honey by Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm seriously impressed. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Let me know if you have any more looks you want me to do, and yeah, I hope you guys have been well. Bye.